As all of you guys know, Daryl and I are big Florida State fans, and we are off to a great start. But sweet Alabama fans, please don't hate me, okay? All right. Now, what I'm going to make today is I'm just going to make the 7-layer bean dip, which is found in my Volume 1 cookbook. Now, to tell you the truth, I didn't have all the ingredients, and so I'm kind of improvising just a little bit, but just follow along because you're going to love this. It's not hard at all. So first, I'm going to start with 2 cans of refried beans. In my cookbook, it actually just calls for 1 can, but because I'm going to be putting this in a 9x13, I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to double this a little bit. So you need 2 cans. And then to this, we're going to be adding a packet of taco seasoning mix. And I might actually even reach in my drawer over here and grab some Y'all Brands taco seasoning also. I love their taco seasoning, but if you don't have it, you can use just the 1-ounce packet. And like I said, I am going to grab my taco seasoning over here. Where are you? And it really is really, really yummy, you guys. It is just, they just have made their taco seasoning and all their seasonings just delicious. All right, so I'm going to mix this in really well to give those beans just a great flavor. And then after you get it mixed in, then of course we're going to just start to layer. Okay, so while I'm mixing this, are you guys okay? How are your teams doing? You know, football is a big deal around here. We love a lot of football. It is a good time. All right, so all of that is mixed in. And now I'm just going to move my 9x13 over here. And I'm going to bring this down a little bit. I always like to put my stuff on just a towel. Do you guys ever do that? Because it just, there's a lot, it just clinks, right? When it's on the counter. So here we go. So I'm just going to dump this right in here. I like to use a dish so that you can see all the layers. And I'm going to, you know, normally if I'm not making a video, you guys know I would scrape that out, right? All right. So we're going to layer this right here. I love bean dip. You guys love bean dip? I love it. I have this big container of sour cream, and I am going to add some diced green chilies to this. Okay. And then I'm just going to stir it around in there. If you don't like diced green chilies, you don't have to put it in there. You can just do the layer of sour cream. But you guys know, that Daryl, he loves things that are hot. So now I'm just going to pour this in, make us a nice layer of sour cream over the top. And if you're not a fan of sour cream, you guys, you can use, in my cookbook, it actually says some cream cheese. So you can do that. I just didn't have the cream cheese today. And then I was like, you know what? Sour cream is perfect too. So then you're just going to put this layer of sour cream with the green chilies right over the top like this. Now I'm just going to add a layer of salsa. This is the medium salsa. Actually, I couldn't find hot. Now, if we are serving this with just some friends, we're going to use the mild to medium. But if it's just Daryl, we do the hot. Okay, so this is the smaller jar. This is a 16-ounce jar. I don't know that I'm going to put all of this on the top of it, but I'm going to put a nice layer of this salsa over the top. I am going to use the whole thing. And then, of course, spread it out. Let's do some shredded lettuce. And I really love the fresh. I love to, oh gosh, I love fresh. Now, of course, you can buy it already shredded. I guess what I meant by fresh is I like to cut it up myself. I just think it tastes better that way. Of course, we have to have some yummy cheese. So I am going to use my cheese grater. And I'm just gonna grate some cheese up. Love, love, love this cheese grater. Mississippi Queen shared this with us, and me and Mama Sue have one, and we love it. You guys, look how easy that is. I'm gonna do one more because we want about 2 cups of cheese grated. Now let's add the cheese. And if you guys happen to hear some noise going on outside, we've got some people who are out there working on the driveway. So if you hear that noise, just ignore it because I'm trying to. All right, so we've got this fresh cheese on the top. Looks so good. And then what do you guys think is next? Do you have any ideas? All right, I'm just gonna add some fresh tomatoes to the top. And then my final thing, and some people love these and some people don't, but we do around here, I am going to be adding some olives, some sliced olives. Do you guys like olives? Like I said, some people like them, some people don't. If you don't like them, you don't have to add them, but we like them around here. All right. Yummy. My mouth is watering. This looks so good. And then I have these really yummy lime chips. Do you guys like the lime chips? Oh, I love them. Okay, so I am just going to take a little bit right here from the side. Let me make sure I have an olive in there. Okay, wish you guys were here. Oh, this is going to be so good. So good. Wish you guys were here. Love you so much. And I'm just going to remind you to be stronger every day. Know that you can do hard things. Remember to always have hope. And I'll see you next time.